John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starting pitcher, number 57. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
And we're off and running from Anaheim. Now he breaks his bat. Handles, throws to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Just starting things out here in Angel Stadium. Ground ball to the right side. Shanuel takes it to the bag. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Batting third, first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Out towards right center field. Adele gets under it. And that is that. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Matthew Liberatore. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Nope, that's inside.
That clips a corner. And foul ball. Stays alive. The 2-2. And that just misses. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's Mike Trout.
Ball, that's out.
And the 1-0. This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball. Neto aboard here at first with nobody out.
Yep, that ball went out.
High fly ball, right field. Walker under it. And there's one down.
Batting third, first baseman, Nolan Shallow.
In the air, left field. Torres under it. Brings it in.
Batting fourth, designated hitter,
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Step off throw to first. Neto dives back in safely.
Aye.
Line drive.
That
And
ball's
that's
foul.
just foul.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Hit on the ground to short. The throw to first, and that is that. We played an inning, no score. Back in Anaheim, now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. Swings through that one for strike one.
Off the plate, ball one.
The 1-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. That one misses. Ball one. No score here in the second. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
That's
Ball
inside. 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. on the ground. Peraza tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
2 down, bases empty. Mason Wynn, the next to hit.
Did he
Wynn
go?
tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill.
Ball. Down.
That pitch clips the outside corner. And the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. And that's
Ball
downstairs. And the count is filled up. Got him. That's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Vaughn Grissom.
Vaughn Grissom.
First a strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a bouncer. And it goes just foul. Next offering down in the dirt.
That's a ball.
Grounder off the pitcher. Flips it. Bounces on
He's
him at
safe.
first, and he can't knock it down. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Rips one to right, and there's one down.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Oswald.
One out man at first. Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels.
Hey!
And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. Sets him down looking. Frozen with the heater at the knees. Peraza not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-2. That one just misses. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Jose Siri.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it,
Outside,
he's not going to
that's a ball.
swing that early in the count.
Grissom off of first with 2 away.
Last
that's
couple of
off the
pitches
plate.
breaking
Ball
balls
two.
away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
This one in the air right field. Walker hustling after it. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Grissom around third. The relay to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Logan O'Hoppe will hit next. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And it's 1-1.
Outside.
On the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging for the K. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Angels get 1 on this double. It's an early 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church.
Aye.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a broken bat
Foul
roller
ball.
towards third. And foul ball.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Number 33.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Oh, he can't bring it in. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, he's in there.
Batting ninth, left fielder.
Not sure if he
number
lost that one in
39.
the sky or not, but that's a bad feeling when you can't come down with a fly ball you definitely should have caught, especially when it allows the batter to end up all the way at third. Not much you can say or do now. You just got to get ready for the next one.
1 down, runner at third. Brian Torres next up for the Cardinals. Swing and he popped it up. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one lifted to left. Siri settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Angels 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Back in Anaheim, now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto.
And that is out of play. The 0-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time
Up
today.
next for the Angels, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Ball. That's inside.
Just
two.
missed. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman,
Nolan Shotwell getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Popped in the air, left field. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete. It's the Angels 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Start of the 4th,
Leading off
and
for
now the
St.
Cardinals
Louis,
catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Well struck right field. He hits the wall and can't hang on. And he'll pull into second safely.
Boog, that's a great job of just getting to the ball, let alone getting the glove on it. I'd have been shocked if he made that catch. Great effort on that play.
Hard hit, base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jordan Walker. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. This one in the air center field. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Ball.
1-1. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throws it away.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
One out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Man at second.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball
That's
4
ball
to
4.
a board.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 on, 1 out. And that
Oh,
one is
that's low.
downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Good
Oh,
spot
that's
for the
just
hitter.
out.
Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two and 1 now. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. And the Cardinals have the lead now. It's 4-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
High fly ball out to left field. Siri on the move. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman, number 33.
So up next, Blaze Jordan. He's 0 for 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2 down, nobody on.
Aye.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Ball 2.
Next
That's
pitch, a
out.
slider that misses outside. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, left fielder, number 39.
Hey.
one down. In the air, right field. Adele settles underneath it, and that is that. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. It's now 4-1. Ready to go,
And
bottom
leading
4.
off for the
Now it's the
Yellows,
DH for the Angels,
designated
Jorge
hitter,
Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Ball,
Just
that's outside.
missed.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one at the knees for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Inside, ball 1.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fastball for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a ball.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. And that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
Now batting Joe Adele. 0 for 1 so far. This one drilled. Right center field. That one heading for the fence. And gone. A 3-run dinger. And we're all square. It's 4-4. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Breaking ball on the outside corner requires the hitter to remain patient. If you leak too soon, you're going to roll over on it or you're going to swing and miss. Perfect mechanics right there. Nice home run.
Ball, that pitch is out.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Tied at 4. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Up next for the Angels, left
And now it's Jose
fielder,
Siri. He's been a great
Siri.
free agent sign. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. Peraza on at first. Nobody out. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Popped up. Weatherholt has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Angels.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Runner takes off. Fouls one off. 2-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Torres in position, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop.
Go ahead, run on base. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. He is struck out, and he is walked.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one fouled off. Pitch misses inside. Going to count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive. And that gets down into the gap. Coming home. Throw cut off to second. And he's there with a double. In to score from first. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
That's in for a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 1.
The 1-1.
Nope.
Double
Inside,
barrel
ball
action
2.
in the bullpen. Luis Castello getting loose out there. Stanek warming up as well. On the ground to third. To first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. Angels 5 and the Cardinals 4. Back here at Angel Stadium, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt. The other way, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, not in time. It's a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Ball one.
Man at second. Down low, it kicks away. To third, tag, save.
Hey!
He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Runner at third, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. Fouled off. He was late.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
2-2 on the way. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. No outs. Runner over at third. That
That's
misses.
ball three.
3-2 now. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2.
Ball. Nope,
He's
that's a
just
ball.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fastball is
that's out.
outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Three 1 is on the way. And that one fouled off. Back to work. 3-2 now. And ball
Nope,
4
that's
to
ball
aboard.
4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 57 gives way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for the
New arm out of the
Angels,
bullpen, number 70.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a ground ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the missed play costs him.
Up next for the Cardinals, their designated hitter, Lars Nootbaar.
First and second, 1 out. Lars Nootbaar now at the plate.
Ball, that's in.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And it's even up. Right through there for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
In the dirt, blocked. But no advance from the runners. 2 on, 1 out. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, out to short. Off balance feed, there's one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now up for St. Louis, Nathan Church. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Walker, the runner at third. Win at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times, just got to give credit because the hitters hit the ball really hard. It jumped off the bat. But one thing we do know is warmer temperatures are very, very favorable for the hitters.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Two on, 2 outs. And that is in for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Fought off foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
First and second, 2 outs. Ryan Torres next up for the Cardinals. Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Adele on the move to the alley. Makes the catch. Inning over. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Halos 5. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Chopper right side. And that's just foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Aye. That's a ball.
Way out front for strike 2. Ground ball left side. Fires to second for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 2 for 2.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Outside with a breaking ball. That missed inside. Ball 2. This one in the air center field. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through 5. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Halos 5. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. And now, J.J. Weatherholt.
Second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
Yeah, let's win, Angels! Woo! Come on, Mitch.
On the ground, right side. Peraza throws to first in time. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Ivan Herrera.
Ball. That's
Herrera
inside.
goes 5 feet 11 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in Panama.
Aye.
There's a strike. up into right, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Siri settles under it, and there's two down.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Jordan Walker.
This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2
Up next
outs.
for the Cardinals, the designated
Manager out of the
hitter,
dugout,
Lawrence
and
Newbar.
he's going to make a change. Number 70 done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher in the game for the
Number
Angels, Brent
37,
Suter.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the DH, Lars Nootbaar.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off left side. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. And a foul ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Nope.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Just
That's ball
missed.
3.
Mason Wynn would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Adele ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall. So the Cards strand a couple. They're on top by 3. 8-5.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now
Louis.
for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new
72.
pitcher on the mound, Luis Gastelum.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And leading off for the Hellos, right fielder Joe Adele.
Out front, rip foul.
Ball, that's out.
Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Matt Swanson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Graceffo also throwing. Here's a 1-1. Now fly ball to right center. Walker on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman Oswald Peraza.
That one's in there. That's strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ball, that's down.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Walker coming on, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, left
Jose
fielder,
Siri, the next to hit for the Angels.
Siri.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a base hit.
Up next for the Angels, catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Ball one.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2. That
That's
misses
ball
the
3.
zone. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Siri leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Halos 5.
Leading off for the
And
Cardinals,
here is Mason Wynn. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up. You know, these Cards doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They have 6 hits today with runners in scoring position, and that's something they can feel very proud of.
No, that's low.
There's certainly added pressure when you're hitting with runners on, so the fact that they've come through so many times in those spots shows me a lot about the makeup of these hitters.
Here's a 2-1. Ah, that hit
Boom,
him.
that got him.
And the
Take
leadoff
you,
man
babe.
is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Nathan Church.
Hey! Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 1-2. struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
One out man at first. Now here is Blaze Jordan.
Ball one.
And the 1-0. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Trout moving under this one. Makes the grab.
Now batting, left fielder, number 39.
Down the left field line, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did,
That's a ball.
and he did it perfectly.
Weatherholt, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two on, 2 outs. Way outside, straight to the backstop. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Halos 5. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. The Angels in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
That one ripped, but foul. And down on strikes he goes. Now 1 away. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. Inside. Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. To kick the 3-2. Good plate
That's
appearance
4-4.
there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Trout.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Shotwell. 1 for 3. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Yeah.
Strike in there. Going to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Man at second.
Inside ball. Ball 2.
The 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. 1 out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Line drive, base hit. Neto headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. 8-6 now.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Luis Gastelum is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New
St.
pitcher
Louis,
on here,
number
Matt
49.
Swanson.
Should be a good
Matt
first
Swanson.
matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Vaughn Grissom digs in now.
That's a ball.
Shotwell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The tying run at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Angels 6.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Angels,
back, and a new arm on the
number
mound to start the
39,
8th. Kirby Yates.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Foul ball. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Kirby Yates with the strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
In the air out towards right center. Trout under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Jordan Walker.
Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hit in the air out towards left center field, pretty well struck. Siri brings it in with a nice running grab. Redbirds down quietly. They lead at 8-6. Back in Anaheim, so in now for the Angels, Joe Adell.
Right fielder Joe Adell.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Now the 0-1.
0-1. Ball 2.
That's a ball, went with the sweeper.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate.
Nope.
Ball to strike.
That's ball 2.
Fouled off down the right side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the 2-2. Chopped left side. Jordan. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder.
Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Wade Meckler.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily. Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go. And that's fouled off. The 0-2.
Nope, that's inside.
And that one almost got him. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Matt Swanson departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
So they
St.
turn to
Louis.
their closer,
Number
William
11.
Ramirez. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And a count 1-2. The Cardinals holding on to a 2-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We go to the
Leading off
ninth.
for the Cardinals,
Leading off,
the designated
Lars
hitter,
Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. Misses
Nope, that's
just
the ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Yates, 38 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And a 1-1.
Ball two. Ball
Just
three.
missed. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Trout under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop Mason Wynn.
On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own, 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth.
Up
Running
next
out
for
of
the
chances to
Cardinals,
pad the lead.
center fielder Nathan Church.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Nathan Church. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-6.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
That one fouled off. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth.
Nope, outside.
Late with the swing there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now a 9-6 ball game. Bottom of the ninth. Stepping in, Zach Neto.
Shortstop, Zach Neto.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a man aboard. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Ball.
To
That's a
account,
ball.
you really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. And just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And next for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell. Fastball for a strike at 95. One-run game, bottom 9. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Pitch
Nope.
misses.
Ball one.
Ball one. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The Cards trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Up hard in, soft away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit in between, perhaps choke up a little bit, and just try to get the bat to the baseball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Angels with only 1 out left.
Third baseman.
Vaughn Grissom the next to hit. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
Late swing fouled off. The Halos down to their final strike.
Ball.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And that
Ball
one
three.
missing low.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Win. Throw to first.
Oh.
Ball game. And the Cardinals slugged their way to a win in this one.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And the final here today, 9-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.